Lesson 31. Our new word for this lesson is a verb that means to be well or be strong. But really, this is not the first time we've seen this verb. It's really a verb that you've already used to say goodbye. Michael, why don't you tell us the connection between this verb and the way we learned how to say goodbye in Latin?
Sure thing. So, just like we saw with salve meant to be healthy, vale is actually a command form. We're telling the listeners, or if we're talking to multiple listeners, valete, to be strong. And in some ways, they're kind of a synonym. We're being really, really nice when we tell someone goodbye this way, and it's just the normal way we do it in Latin.
So when you say goodbye, vale or valete, it's actually a form of this verb, valeo. Let's take a look at our quick review box before we move on. We just want to remind you about word order, that generally speaking, adjectives come after the noun they modify, but if it's an adjective of size or quantity, those oftentimes come before the noun that they modify.
Let's point out for our readers here too, Bill, that this is a general rule. If you decide that you're going to make Latin sentences yourself, you should try to do this. But later on in your Latin studies, when you are reading poets or people who want to play around more with the language, you might see these general rules broken for the sake of some other thing like emphasis. So don't be too hard on yourself either while you're learning if you put your adjective and your noun in the wrong order. Just do the best you can to follow this rule.
Yeah, we're just giving you general rules just to train you, sort of like training wheels on a bicycle. And then later, as you get more advanced, you can take the training wheels off.
And the good news about that, too, is that it'll eventually become second nature. You won't even think about having to put magna before carta.
Like when you make the Magna Carta?
Hey, man, medieval studies is hip.